Hi everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today's all signs reading, I'm going to pull two different oracle cards to start off, get some overarching energy, and then I'm going to do a past, present, future. Timestamps will be included in the description box, and I will see you at your sign. All right, Aries, you're up first. So getting started with oracles, and then we will look at past, present, future, and go from there. So hope you're doing well. All right, Spirit, thank you for presiding over this reading. Show me overarching energy for Aries at the present time. Overarching energy at the present time. Overarching energy for Aries at the present time. All right. Let's do one more. Overarching energy for Aries at the present time. Alrighty. There it is. Victory. I came, I saw, I conquered. Alright, excellent. Victory. I came, I saw, I conquered. And then let's get one from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you. What is this victory in regards to? Anything? Extremes. Victory and extremes. Let me get one more. I'm feeling you've perhaps been on a journey of extremes, like almost like a roller coaster ride. And I just saw the Path card wanting to pop out. Let's see. Fear. Yeah, so I feel like there has been some extremes in terms of potentially feeling chained to people, places, situations, and really breaking free from those situations, okay? So you're having victory in it. Okay. We have the numbers 34 and 11, and then let's use Light Seers for your past, present, future. Maybe we'll see a little bit about what this has been for you. But I do see you having victory, being illuminated, almost releasing yourself. I'm almost seeing like the extremes have been illuminated. All right, past, present, future for Aries. Okay, past, present, future for Aries. Okay, in the past, Hanged Man, the Lovers, Justice, that's your present energy. 5 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. So what I do see is in the recent past, you went into a state of suspension. Like I need to halt all activity. I need to gain new perspective surrounding a decision. The Lovers card. Also could be surrounding a connection, and I say connection because over here we have 10 of Swords. So walking away from something, some kind of perhaps ending, doesn't necessarily have to be an ending. It can just represent pain, but I'm seeing in your present energy justice. Like I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm going to bring balance back to the self, okay? This has, maybe you've been overthinking this. In the near, or the present energy moving into the future, I do see some overthinking about what does that balance look like for me? What is correct for me? And ultimately I see walking away from something, and it's interesting on this representation of the 10 of Swords. It's very victorious. It's like, yes, I conquered, right? Victory, I came, I saw, I conquered. And I think it's almost a conquering of your mind. So we have the Hanged Man here, deep reflection, gaining new perspective, justice, that's spiritual and emotional balance. And then that Five of Swords energy, like really thinking through this decision for yourself, removing that fear element and walking away from something. It's like, I'm no longer going to be held back by the fear. I'm no longer going to feel restricted. Okay. Let me get some advice for you to close out the reading. Not sure what this situation is for you, but it's anything that has been a difficult decision for you, or a difficult connection, and really trying to understand what is correct for me, really thinking through this decision and ultimately determining to walk away. And that walking away is a form of victory for yourself. All right, let's get advice for Aries. The Hanged Man in reverse. So you've gained the perspective that you need. Surrounding connections, Two of Cups. Surrounding contracts, contracts with others, or anything that you're contracted to, anything that you give to and you expect to receive something from. You've gained enough perspective about reciprocity, balance. It's caused you some pain. There's that Ten of Swords again. Anything else? Six of Wands. Yeah, you're moving forward with victory. Six of Wands is literally victory, and recognition and understanding of who you are, being confident in moving forward. So yeah, I do see the victory here for you. You came, you saw, you conquered. Whatever this is for you. Okay? All right, Aries. I hope that this helped you. Take care. All right, Leo. Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and get your oracles, and then we'll do past, present, future with the tarot. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's see. Leo's energy, spirit. What does Leo need to know at the present time? Overarching energy that Leo needs to be thinking about at the present time. Any unknown messages that are for the highest good of Leo. Show me that Leo energy. Show me that Leo energy. Show me Leo. Let's do one more. Leo, overarching energy. All right. Leo, overarching. Mistake. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So I feel like definitely kind of taking risks, even at the possibility of mistakes, but we make mistakes through living, right? And through taking chances and taking risks. Yeah, possibility. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? So I feel like here the overarching energy is take those risks. What do you hope to get out of your life, and be willing to try and try perhaps new avenues, right? All right, anything else? Overarching energy for Leo at the present time. Will, yeah. What are you determined to do? What would you like for yourself in this life, right? Anything else? Spirit's like, no. Literally. All right. Mistake, possibility, and will. Yeah, what are you pulling into yourself? I'm seeing it here like manifestation. What light are you bringing into your life? What are you willing to go after? I love this. I love this energy for you. All right, let's see. especially as we are coming up on your season. Happy July 1. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. There's some cards in here that do not belong. I think I mixed them up on the last, on Aries reading. My apologies. All right, let me pull those out, sorry. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna look at past, present, future for Leo. What is this about? Taking risks, reaching for possibilities. What are you determined to bring into your life? What are those golden nuggets of experiences that are available for you? What are you determined to manifest and to bring into your reality? Let's do 2 more. Past, present, future for Leo. Past, present, future for Leo. All right. Past, present, future for Leo. All right. In the past, the Chariot. Okay. Justice leading up into the present. 7 of Wands. The Star. Beautiful. And 4 of Cups. Okay. So in the past, I feel like you were going in a particular direction. You were going full throttle. And moving into the present, justice. So perhaps recognition that where you were headed was not correct for you. And moving into the present, you're wanting things to be balanced within the self, especially. I'm really seeing that on the Justice and 7 of Wands card, like really being grounded within the self, making sure that I have appropriate boundaries, that I am bringing in things that are in alignment, that I am upholding myself and my value. And then moving into the future, the Star, 4 of Cups. So the Star, our deepest desire, our deepest vision for the path forward. It's the Star pathway is one that we choose over and over again. So we definitely have that idea of possibility. The Star represents hope. It represents desire. It represents possibility. And I see here, this was potentially the mistake, like moving in a particular direction that possibly wasn't balanced. And I'm only saying that because the 7 of Wands in your present energy is very, it's not guarded, but it's upholding the self and making sure that anything that I pull in to my life, to my pathway, is aligned with my greatest good, right? And then 4 of Cups. This is interesting. 4 of Cups can represent like sadness or boredom, apathy. It also can represent the 1 cup that is being offered, but we're too worried, like we're too focused on the 3 that have spilled, right? And that we've been disappointed in. So I'm going to actually clarify that for you because it's different than this energy. So let me see this 4 of Cups. It almost feels like a different energy here. So possibly an energy outside of yourself. Show me this 4 of Cups. What's this 4 of Cups for Leo? What's this 4 of Cups for Leo? I just saw at the bottom of the deck here, the Queen of the Moon, release. So perhaps you are releasing something and it's bringing disappointment to someone else, perhaps. Show me this 4 of Cups for Leo. I want 3 clarifiers for 4 of Cups for Leo. Because I see you like You're heading towards a star pathway, one that's just for you, one that's correct, one that's balanced, one that's fair, and one that is aligned with who you are and what you deserve. Four of Cups for Leo. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like this energy is outside of you. It's very conflicted. The 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups actually came out in the reverse. I wasn't reading reversals, but I feel that that's important here. I feel like whatever this energy is, they did not understand that, like, they were conflicted. It was a form of self-sabotage, that having everything and building into the 10 of Pentacles, so the tree of life, longevity, resources, the roots that we plant, that we expect to grow, but we have to nurture them. I feel like this energy did not realize that this was actually what would make them happy, that doing so would make them happy, and that it was actually their wish fulfillment. It was the one cup that was being offered to this person, but they were kind of looking away from it. And it was a form of self-sabotage, and I feel like now, or in the near future, there's going to be some sadness and disappointment about that particular decision. Not for you, Leo. I do feel like this energy is outside of you, because you are very balanced and you are heading towards an actual star, something that is full of hope, full of possibility. So beautiful energy for you. All right, let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Leo? Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. You're so grounded. You're so grounded. You're so balanced. You do have a determination and a will. This is wanting to show its face. 8 of Pentacles. You've done the work. You've done the work. It's like you're determined to have a path of possibility and hope. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Interesting. 5 of Swords fell right on top of this energy. Could be communication and really standing your ground. 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. You're drawing it back to your present energy. 7 of Wands. Like, I will not entertain this energy. I am holding my ground. I'm holding myself first and foremost. I'm in a balanced state. I will get what is correct for me. I am building into that vision, the star, and I'm moving forward with hope and with possibility, and with a determination. That's beautiful energy. Yeah, I will not engage in repetitious behaviors or situations where nothing ever changes. Yeah. Instead, I'm going to stand in my authority, Empress energy, and stand in my value and stand in my worth and reach for those things that that really light me up and that are aligned with my value and my highest good. I love this for you, Leo. I hope that it helped you. Take care. Hey Sag, hope you're doing well. I'm going to get started with your overarching energy, overarching theme for Sagittarius at the present time, Spirit, overarching energy for Sagittarius at the present time. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Sagittarius. So I'm doing 2 oracles and I'm looking at past, present, future. Overarching energy for Sag at the present time. Can I see Sagittarius? Messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. One more. Sag. All right. Let's see. Overarching energy for Sag. Felt like something had flipped, maybe not. Overarching energy for Sag. Let's go through again. Overarching energy for Sag. There it is. Envy. Envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. I'm really being drawn to it comforts them. So I feel like this is directed at you. It's like somebody's envious of you. Anything else for Sag? Perspective. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts. Yeah, I feel like you're gaining perspective. And then death at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're gaining perspective of somebody's envy of you, perhaps. Or it's a call to change in perspective. And to kind of leave ego or greed at the door. Let's see if we can get more on this. I do feel like it's somebody else. Like it comforts them. It soothes their worries. And it allows them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe it to be virtues. Like, oh, I'm this way, or because of X, right? Like it makes it okay. Or it's just because I love you, right? No. That's what I'm hearing. No. All right. What else for Sag? Will. If you have Leo in your chart, Leo got that card as well. And surrender. Surrender to will. Yeah, I feel like there's a real draw to see things very clearly. Really dig within the self and make sure that you are acting in accordance with who you are and your actual value. Not being drawn into situations where it's almost like you're being blamed for something. Let's see. Can I get past, present, future? Yeah, the difference between hope and despair. So hope, will, is a different way of telling stories from the same facts. So it's like, how are you going to share your story? How are you going to live in your story, right? Know your narrative and believe it, right? Don't allow someone else's narrative to shape your own. Let's do one more. Past, present, future for Sagittarius. Don't allow someone else's narrative to deter you from what you are attempting to do for yourself. I just keep hearing, no. 10 of Cups in the recent past. 4 of Swords, okay. So emotional harmony, and constructs in your life. Four of Swords, there's been a need to heal on this. Five of Swords in your present energy, so possibly some overthinking, could be also communication. King of Pentacles, there's your stability, and building into the world that you want to create for yourself, making decisions according to that world. And then Seven of Wands, here's some, I'm upholding my value, I am upholding my standards, I am setting boundaries. So I do think that this Five of Swords is likely conversation. But you're in a state of, you've done healing, you understand stability, you understand the world that you are creating for yourself. King of Pentacles, you are making decisions according to that world, and stability and function and effort, and you are upholding boundaries. Let me get a couple clarifiers for you. I want to see this Five of Swords. Some of this Five of Swords for Sagittarius, I want to see if it's your headspace or if it's actual communication. Five of Swords for Sagittarius. One more Five of Swords for Sagittarius. Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, and Five of Swords again. Yeah, I feel like it's communication. It's like you're cutting through the emotional confusion. You're cutting through illusion surrounding some kind of relationship construct. Yeah, and then we have Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're cutting through the illusion. You're cutting through the emotional confusion. I do believe you're communicating here. Like, no. Yeah, I'm not buying into this illusion, right? This envy, this narrative that whatever this energy is bringing forth, trying to justify their meanness and their greed. You're like, no, I see right through that. I'm stable, I'm healed, I see right through it. I'm upholding my boundaries. Let's see what your boundaries are. Seven of Wands. If you have Leo in your chart, definitely check theirs out. Theirs was a similar message of upholding and only aligning in situations that are aligned with their Empress energy. Seven of Wands. Can I see Seven of Wands? One more. Seven of Wands for Sag. That wants to show itself. Yeah, Six of Swords. Moving forward from this, right? Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Judgment. Yeah, you've made a decision to move forward. You're no longer going to be blind. And you're going to see things for what they are. Like, I am moving away from this, and this. So someone, an energy that was part of your Ten of Cups at one point that you had the need to heal from, and to gain new perspective, and to really almost like take a time out. You're communicating, no, I see right through this. I'm seeing things clearly. Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm moving away from this. I've learned my lessons, judgment, and I am making a decision according to what I've learned. And that is to move away from this. So I love this for you. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Sagittarius. You're like, I know my narrative and I know where I'm headed. And I know the lessons that I've learned, and I know that I see things clearly. Love this for you, Sag. Super empowered. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice for Sag. Yeah, the Magician. What are you manifesting? You're like, I'm manifesting, Savannah. Okay, what are you manifesting? Ooh, the Lovers. 10 of, ooh, shit. 6 of Wands. Love this for you. Wow. You are, okay, you are moving forward confidently. 6 of Wands, with determination, with understanding of your value and your worth. You are manifesting a lover's connection, spiritual, emotional, physical, 3D pentacle reality that it represents the actual 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups down here that you show me I needed to heal from. This is a 10 of Cups attached to a lover's connection. It's like the ultimate happiness. Not only within the context of this connection, the lovers, but also in the context of your 3D reality, right? Emotional harmony, spiritual harmony. That's what you are manifesting. Oh, I love this for you. So this is the hope, and not only the hope, but something you know you will achieve, something that you will have for yourself. You are determined. You're manifesting it. You've aligned yourself with it. I love this for you. It's so beautiful. I love this for you, Sag. I hope that it helped you. Take care. Hey, Taurus. Hope you're well. All right, let's get going into your reading. Show me that Taurus energy, overarching energy for Taurus at the present time. Overarching energy for Taurus at the present time. Can I see Taurus at the present time? Messages for the highest good of Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Show me that Taurus energy. Allow me to tap into Taurus. Let's do one more for Taurus energy. All right. Taurus. Unwavering tenacity. Temper us in fire and we grow stronger. When we suffer, we survive. Okay, so there may be some difficulty, but you have tenacity. You grow stronger from whatever the situation is that you might be experiencing. And then Ruby, infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. All right, so tenacity and infinity. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. I feel like the overarching energy here is your strength. You grow stronger through challenges, and you are much stronger than what you believe. Stop acting so small. You are Ruby. You have tenacity. There's also a large emphasis here. The ruby is associated, it's the birthstone of like Leo, July, and then temper us in fire. So step into that fire energy, Taurus. Okay, anything else for Taurus? Balance. I'm seeing a balance between our mind and then the world. So like our 3D. And then yeah, realization. Balance and realization. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Interesting. I don't know what this is for you. But I do feel like whatever you're realizing through these challenges, it illuminates you. It illuminates you. It illuminates almost like a new path for yourself. I just heard like you're meant for more than this. Okay. Show me Taurus, past, present, future. You're meant for more than this. You're bigger than this. You deserve more than this. There's a whole path out there for you that's illuminated in passion and fire. One more. Past, present, future for Taurus. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Temperance. Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, here's like that realization. Okay, so in the past, there was like a question of what to do in a particular situation, possibly this challenging realizations that you've had. What do I do about them? And then I see you moving into the present, taking action. I see some communication here, swift communication. I see you moving towards a Ten of Pentacles. So that's that path that I was saying. There's so much more for you. This is ultimate abundance. Ten of Pentacles. It's stability. It's resources. It's ultimate abundance and fulfillment. It's the happy family. It's everything that we could want in this life. That's where you're going towards. And then moving into the future, I see healing, temperance, so a sense of that balance that we see here between your head and your world. I see it here on the Temperance card as well. So you're in a balanced state in the future, and there's no longer a sense of self-deception. So I'm seeing this directly connected to this Two of Pentacles, where you were questioning over here, what do I do about these realizations that I'm having? Over here, you're like, yeah, I'm no longer lying to myself about where I'm supposed to be and what is meant for me, right? You've taken action, you've put in effort, you're building into a Ten of Pentacles and your vision for ultimate abundance. What does abundance mean for me in my life? I love this for you. Yeah. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Here's that motion. So you're putting this into motion, right? You're building into this ultimate abundance that you want for yourself. And I'm no longer going to, be like, allow my thoughts to deter me, right? Seven of Swords. I love this for you. All right, let's get some advice for you. All right, can I get advice for Taurus? Advice for Taurus. Whatever the challenges that you're experiencing, I do feel like it is a challenge for you. Your cards are not shuffling the best in your reading. They haven't done that today. So I think getting out of your head and into that space of knowing what you want to create in your life, right? Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. Investment. 2 of Swords. Making a decision. And the 2 of Swords fell out right on the Knight of Swords. You're making a decision to invest, to really put your hard work, dedication, effort, and commitment into, I believe, this 10 of Pentacles. What is Taurus investing in? 5 of Pentacles. So you're investing in one thing, but breaking from another. Or perhaps investing, 10 of Cups. You're investing in emotional connection. 10 of Cups, emotional harmony. I feel like, who is this? Who is this? Let me, hang on. Yeah, the Devil, 3 of Swords in reverse. So you're breaking from unhealthy patterns that have caused you pain. You've resisted breaking from this. But you're moving, and it's like, I'm no longer going to invest in that. I'm investing and putting my hard work into building a new foundation. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and then Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, new. I'm building a new 10 of Pentacles that I want for myself. No longer going to build into negative patterns, unhealthy patterns that have brought me nothing but pain, and which were a form of self-deceit, right? New High Priestess, you're doing this, and the Magician. You have intuitive knowing about what you are building into and what you're supposed to build into. I love this for you. All right, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Virgo, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna get started with your overarching energy. Let's see Virgo, overarching energy at the present time. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Virgo at the present time. Messages for the highest good of Virgo. Can I see that Virgo energy? Thank you, Spirit. Virgo at the present time. Overarching theme, energy for Virgo at the present time. Let's do one more. Overarching energy for Virgo at the present time. All right, that was weird. Let me do one more. I went to go do a three card, but I'm not doing that. Perhaps you were gonna do something and he's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Interesting. Okay. Overarching energy for Virgo. Virgo. What does Virgo need to know at the present time? Healing. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Okay, so perhaps some healing. Anything else? Yep. Wrath. The best fighter is never angry. Okay. So I feel like there's a call here to step away from anger and step into healing energy. So oftentimes when we're hurting, our tendency is to express wrath. But here it's saying, no, the best fighter is never angry. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So there's healing available to you. Allow the light rather than wrath. All right. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo? Fruition, yeah. Because that's what's going to bring abundance and fruition. Darkness. Step out of darkness. Yeah, it's like you can remain in a space of darkness and wrath, or you can move to a place of healing and fruition, abundance. I feel like there's two roads here that you can take, right? Let's take a look at past, present, future for you. Past, present, future for Virgo. Past, present, future for Virgo. And I don't know what this is about. This could be you're angry about something happening in your life, right? Or things that seem unfair. And it's going to be different for each of you. Past, present, future for Virgo. One more. There's definitely two different paths that you can choose. It's a choice, right? Past, present, future, Virgo. Four of Wands in the past, some kind of relationship energy, some kind of stability. Five of Wands, conflict, possibly internal. The Hermit, there you are. In your present energy, you're reflecting. You're going deep within the self. Three of Pentacles, wanting to build from the foundation. Page of Cups, and open up in the heart. I want to see if this Five of Wands, is this internal or external? All right, so in the past, some kind of relationship construct, some form of stability. There was some conflict surrounding this, possibly internal, possibly external. I'm going to take a look. And right now you're thinking about all these things. You're going deep within the self. The Hermit is very silent. They're trying to understand. The Hermit is also healing energy. So that's good. And then moving into the future, you're wanting to build something, Three of Pentacles, and open it from the heart. Page of Cups, in a small way. Let me see what this Five of Wands is. Can I see what this Five of Wands is for Virgo? Let's do one more. Five of Wands for Virgo. And your cards are sticking to Five of Wands for Virgo. Seven of Cups. Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Yeah, there was conflict. I think this is internal conflict about what direction to go to in terms of love. Seven of Cups, there was a lot of emotional confusion. And then I see Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's a conflict between where your efforts are going versus where your emotions want to go. Like literally these two knights have their backs going the opposite directions. So I feel like there was a lot of emotional confusion. It's like where you were putting your efforts versus where your heart actually was leading. And then you have the opening up of the heart over here. Let's see what that is. Page of Cups This is in your future, near future. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. One more. Page of Cups. Page of Cups for Virgo. Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Six of Wands. Okay. You're wanting to overcome unhappiness, so getting out of that darkness space, and wanting to like open up from the heart to connect with others and to feel confident about doing so. That's really what I see. Emotional connection and harmony with others, and feeling confident about it. This could be in Leo season. We have the Six of Wands here, which is Leo's power card. Okay. And really I see you presently in a state of trying to like rebuild, trying to understand. I'm not sure what you're building into. Let's see this Three of Pentacles. Like cooperating with others. Three of Pentacles. One more. Three of Pentacles for Virgo. Because it directly comes after your Hermit stage. You okay, Prince? Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, so you're communicating your reflections that you gained in your Hermit, like the things that I've realized, the perspectives that I've gained, the clarity that I've gained about teamwork, collaboration, cooperating, working with another. This is something that in the past you, I guess, had wavered and had juggled. So where you were putting your effort versus where your heart was. And I think there's some healing that's been done, and you're communicating in the near future about what that is for you and your new insights gained. You're wanting to come out of a space of darkness and unhappiness in order to connect with another. You're opening up from the heart, and you're feeling confident in this. Let's get some advice for you. Very interesting. So I do feel like you're choosing a path of healing versus a path of darkness. So let's see. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Judgment just wanted to pop out. Eight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, a lot of time has passed since emotionally detaching. There is a new beginning available. Ace of Pentacles. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Abundance, that fruition is available to you. Invest in the self first and foremost. Eight of Pentacles. Invest in the self, in a new beginning for yourself. Five of Cups. Get out of that state of darkness surrounding this Four of Wands down here. All right. I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Capricorn, hope you're doing well. Let's look at your overarching energy. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know at the present time? What does Capricorn need to know at the present time? Show me Capricorn, overarching energy for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know at the present time? Show me messages that are for the highest good of Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. All right, one more. Messages for the highest good of Capricorn. All right. Show me that Capricorn overarching energy. All right. Interesting. Ruby at the bottom of the deck, so infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. And then the Black Princess Ruby, lust. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So Ruby on both. One is associated with stop acting so small. Infinity is available to you. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. And then the lust is each of us is born with a box of matches inside of us. So that passion is inside of you, but you can't strike it all by yourself. So I'm seeing like a connection here to another that can also kind of bring out that passion and that feeling, that fire to the surface. And then envy. Envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and it finally rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. This came up in maybe Sagittarius's. I think it was Sagittarius's reading. I feel like that's outside of you. I feel like whatever you are currently experiencing, this passion, this fire, this oh God, what am I feeling? It's like a need, like I need to feel this. I need to express this. It's a need to move. I feel like this is outside of you. Yeah, and then judgment, envy and judgment. Perhaps it's like here's your energy, which is lit up and fire and passion and like a need to and desire to move. And then here's another energy of judgment and envy, possibly jealousy. So keep that in mind. Let's see what, and then star, yeah. You're moving towards your star vision. Your greatest desire, your greatest hope, right? Resilience, just wanted to show itself. Anything else for Capricorn, overarching energy? Change, yeah, change. This is resulting in a change for you because you're wanting to move towards the star. Right? That's beautiful energy. You're like, I gotta go. And it's so interesting. And then arrogance, envy, judgment. Yeah, somebody is not happy about whatever choice for change that you are making. Okay, let's see past, present, future for you, Capricorn. Can I see past, present, future for Capricorn? Past, present, future for Capricorn. I would just say don't allow any other energy to dim what it is that you're feeling, because that's beautiful energy. Past, present, future for Capricorn. Let's do one more. Past, present, future for Capricorn. The Hermit, a lot of self-reflection going on in your recent past. The World, wow. 8 of Cups, oh yeah. You're making a decision. 7 of Wands, you're upholding that decision, and wow, you're reaching for what you feel is going to bring you a sense of personal fulfillment, personal abundance. So in the recent past, a lot of deep internal introspection, reflection, and healing. A lot of contemplation in the Hermit. It's a very internal process, and it's really going deep within to determine what is the path that I want for my life. So in the traditional representation of the Hermit, this isn't the traditional one. There's literally, the Hermit is like holding a lantern, and in the lantern is the star, and it's illuminated. You have the star here, right? I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. So it's like those desires, those wishes for your path and for your life forward. So I see you in the recent past taking a lot of time, relying on your wisdom, relying on your understanding of the self. I don't know what you're in contemplation about, but it's something that you've been emotionally attached to, because I see as you come out of this Hermit stage, so this is moving into the present energy, you've just made decisions about closing out cycles, the World. Like I'm ending those. I am emotionally detaching from a particular cycle, could be multiple. That's up to you. This can be anything for you, something that you've been emotionally attached to. That's your present energy. I am emotionally detaching from cycles. You're upholding it as we move into the future. 7 of Wands is a firm boundaries. I am grounded. I'm centered. I'm going to stand firm in this emotional detachment. And where I see you moving towards is 9 of Pentacles. You are reaching for what is going to bring you abundance personally and fulfillment for you. So I love that for you. So yes, change is here. You're moving towards what's going to bring you fulfillment, that star path, right? I love this. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. You're born with matches inside of you, and you can't strike them all by yourself. So whatever you are emotionally detaching from, it looks like there's an energy outside of you that is not happy. Not happy at all. Envy, judgment, and arrogance. Interesting. Well, sorry for that. But it looks like you are making decisions according to you and what's going to bring you personal fulfillment, which I love. All right, let's see advice for you, Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. One more advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. There's that. That's a lot, but this is sticking out to me. Perhaps this has been something that you didn't want to see. Also, there's some deception here. 7 of Swords. I see that deceptive energy related to this energy of envy, judgment, and arrogance. You haven't been able to see this clearly. The 8 of Swords is a willful blindness. It's like, I don't want to see it. Because if they took off the blindfold, this individual would see that there's no swords restricting them from moving. And this energy It's not a healthy one. And I think here Spirit is saying or showing, see things clearly about this deceit, okay? And then over here we have Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords, and it fell right on the World. Yeah, take action towards closing this out. It may be difficult, it may cause pain, but you know your truth, Knight of Swords, and you know what is correct for you. Yeah, and then here's the decision, 2 of Wands, present decision making, right? Death, there's the ending, the emotional walking away. Yep, there it is, 8 of Cups again. 5 of Cups, it's going to create sadness and loss. Yeah, but I see you once again, 7 of Wands, you standing very firm in this, very firm. King of Swords in this decision, yeah. All right, Capricorn. I hope that this helped you. It looks like you personally are moving in the right direction for you. All right, take care. Hi, Gemini. Let's get into your overarching energy. All right, Spirit, show me Gemini's energy. So I'm pulling overarching energy and then past, present, future. Let's see the energy surrounding Gemini at the present time. Highest messages for the good of Gemini. Gemini, show me Gemini. Overarching energy at the present time for Gemini. Overarching energy at the present time for Gemini. One more, Spirit. Overarching energy for Gemini. All right. Overarching energy for Gemini. What does Gemini need to be mindful of at the present time? Envy. If you have Sag in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. And then misfortune. This came out, envy came out in, I believe, Sagittarius and one of the earth signs, possibly Capricorn. Okay, so envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. And then misfortune, when the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. I do not feel like this is you. Just like the others, when this envy card came up, I was really being drawn to somebody outside of yourself. It's another energy. And it seems that this energy is staying and remaining in an energy of pessimism. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. I do feel like possibly having some empathy for whoever is embodying this energy, but then also having clear boundaries and what you will take within and what you will absorb and what you won't, right? Let's see, anything else about this for Gemini? It's like we can have empathy, but that doesn't mean that we have to absorb it. Some energies like to remain in that space of misfortune and envy, jealousy, and just constantly seeing the glass as half empty. That doesn't mean that we have to embody that or that we have to participate in it, right? One of my favorite readers always says, you know, your level of participation is up to you. You don't have to participate. All right, let's see. Anything else about this for Gemini? I'm hearing like don't let them spoil, like sour your brightness, your light. Assessing. Yeah, it's like rising up high. to see below and to see what needs to be seen. And then we have abundance at the bottom of the deck, as well as protection. So you are protected from this energy. I think you're taking a look at this right now and how it detracts from your abundance, perhaps. Yeah. Like I said, don't allow another energy to dim your light, right? Or your level of abundance that is available to you at the present time. All right, let's see past, present, future for Gemini. Past, present, future. Past, present, future for Gemini. Past, present, future. Let's do one more. Past, present, future. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of fire there. That's that brightness. Emperor, Three of Wands, and King of Wands. Holy shit. There is so much bright and light and fire and authority. No wonder why this person may be envious, because you are on fire. You're lit up. Ace of Wands, in the recent past, you have an idea, you have a new passionate beginning for yourself. Queen of Wands, you're building into it, you're claiming it. The Emperor, authority. I am going to claim this. I'm going to stand as an empowered individual. Three of Wands, I have hope and anticipation for the future. I'm waiting with purpose. I have anticipation. I'm looking towards the future. And King of Wands, wow, there's that authority again. I have matching frequencies here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So you're matching frequency with someone for a passionate new beginning, and you are looking to the future. You're claiming this opportunity. Wow. That is so much fire and passion. And remember that fire is more than just passion. It's also hope. It's enthusiasm. It's that sun energy. It's vibrancy. This is an absolutely phenomenal energy. Yeah, do not allow someone else to dim this level of brightness and enthusiasm and fire and passion and hope that you are experiencing. Amazing. This is absolutely beautiful. I will clarify just the Emperor. What are you claiming? I see this divine counterparts here, matching frequencies. Wow. Love, and a new cycle. What is Gemini claiming with that Emperor energy? This is you presently. But no, I'm standing in my authority. I am claiming this. What is Gemini claiming? One more. What is Gemini claiming? Temperance, healing. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yep. There's that assessing. You're seeing the deceit. You're seeing the envy. You're seeing the pessimism in whatever energy is outside of you. It is not this energy. And you're claiming healing and a new beginning for yourself. Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps this has taken a long time. Wow. Two of Cups. Yep, there's the partnership. There's the divine partnership, and it is full of love. Queen of Cups. Wow. And then the manifestation, the Magician, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. You are manifesting. You've brought in a divine counterpart, and you're backing it with love. You're offering love. You're receiving love, and you're saying, I'm going to claim that beginning. There's healing here. There's time. This may be a re-entry. As I say that, the Three of Cups. This is a re-entry. This is a reunion type of energy. Wow. Passionate, new beginning. You had the idea for it. It's grown. And now you're looking towards the future and you're claiming it. Excellent. All right, let's get some advice for you, even though I don't think you need it. But you are assessing this energy of pessimism and envy surrounding. You're seeing things clearly. And, you know, I think Spirit was saying, don't allow this energy, this brightness, this light, this hope, this enthusiasm, this passion to be dimmed by that. Okay? You get to choose your level of participation. Let's do one more for advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords, don't overthink. Knight of Swords, Justice, don't overthink. Knight of Swords, Justice, communicate what is right and fair and correct for you. Take action towards. Swords is thought, it's action, and it's communication. Take action towards that which is correct for you. Justice, that which is balanced, right? Balance, matching frequencies, balance. It's correct for you. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Libra, hope you're doing well. Let's get into your overarching energy. Can I see overarching energy for Libra? Show me overarching energy for Libra. Messages for the highest good of Libra. Libra at the present time. What does Libra need to know at the present time? Overarching energy for Libra. Messages for the highest good of Libra. Show me that Libra energy, Spirit. Libra. Let's do two more. Libra. Messages for the highest good of Libra. All right, that feels good. Messages for the highest good of Libra. That one is wanting to come out. Yep, it does. Love. If you love somebody, let them go. For if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. All right. And then death at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps some kind of ending has occurred or it will occur. Abundance wanted to show itself. Love. What about love for Libra, Spirit? What about love for Libra? Show me any other overarching energies for Libra at the present time. Let's do one more. Overarching energy for Libra. What about this love? Action and release at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you're birthing love or you're releasing it. There is action associated with this, which I love, because love is an action. It's not just words. Love is action. Okay, let's take a look at past, present, future for you and see if we can get more on this. The Emperor's wanting to show itself. That's that taking action, according to claiming, having authority, standing empowered. Let's see past, present, future for Libra. Past, present, future for Libra. Past, present, future for Libra. Let's do one more. Past, present, future for Libra. Past, present, future for Libra. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, wow. Three of Swords, and Four of Cups. Very interesting. Definitely gonna have to get some clarifiers out here, because I see you building, like here in the past, you were juggling, perhaps juggling connections, juggling whether to connect with particular individuals in emotional harmony. Right now you're showing me Ace of Cups, so love, right? That's that love energy. And then I see moving into the future some pain, and then some unhappiness, dissatisfaction, disappointment. So I feel like this might be that if you love somebody, let them go. For if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. So I feel like there's some disappointment coming, perhaps. Let's take a look. Let me see this Three of Cups. Can I see this Three of Cups for Libra? Three of Cups for Libra. Let's do one more for Three of Cups for Libra. The Emperor, Strength, King of Cups. A connection that you had a lot of love for. The Emperor, King of Cups, Strength. But we can use strength to push something away from us or to claim it. And here, what I feel like you're showing me is that it would have taken my strength to actually claim my heart, to express my heart. I'm not sure that you claimed this. Let's see. Let me push this a little bit further. Libra, did Libra claim their heart for this connection? Did Libra claim their heart for this connection in the recent past? Let's do one more. Did they claim their heart? No. You resisted it. You resisted it, possibly out of pride, out of ego. you invested in, really in that pride and ego. You resisted. 7 of Wands. You fended this off. So I don't feel like you expressed it. Now you're in a state of a fullness of heart. Let's see this Ace of Cups. One more for Ace of Cups. Let's do one more. Ace of Cups for Libra. There's that 2 of Pentacles. There's the 5 of Pentacles. Yep. And the 3 of Swords. Yeah, there was a break that occurred because of indecision, and it created a lot of pain, even though you have a fullness of heart for this person, for this situation. I'm seeing the 3 of Swords, the pain continuing. Let's see this 3 of Swords. Yours is very interesting. Let's see this 3 of Swords. One more for the 3 of Swords. I'll get to you. 4 of Cups. Four of Wands. Queen of Cups, the Tower. I feel like this is a situation where you realized later how much this person or situation was matching frequencies with you. They were nurturing, they were stable, they were loving. Sharp insight is going to come in about this, and that insight is going to create pain in your heart. Because it's like that too little too late, right? This realization has come after so much pain has occurred, and this person, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, they were stable, they were loving, they were nurturing, they knew how to claim their heart. Okay, and then I feel like here, 4 of Cups can be, it's disappointment. It's crying over the 3 cups that were spilled when one was being handed to you, but you weren't seeing it. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Some kind of communication is going down. Let's see, 4 of Cups. You possibly could be expressing your insights, your level of realizations. And Queen of Swords can be kind of cutting, just very straight to the point. Show me this 4 of Cups. One more for Libra. King of Swords again, 6 of Pentacles, and 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're disappointed about your own confusion, your inability to see things clearly. You're communicating this, that you want to balance things, that you're unhappy, that perhaps you feel like this was a missed opportunity. That you were in your head too much, possibly in that ego and that pride. What's the result of this communication? 3 of Wands, Justice, Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this Queen of Wands, very fiery energy. They're moving forward in a way that they believe is correct for them, justice. Can I push this a little further? Page of Pentacles, yeah, they don't want to invest in this. They're closing it out, the world. Yeah. There's the Four of Cups, and you're drawing it back to the Four of Cups. I feel like they're saying, no, I've closed this cycle out. I'm no longer going to invest in it. I'm moving towards my future and the one that I feel is best for me and that is right for me. And so drawing it back to that Oracle card, if you love someone, let them go. And if they return, they were always yours. If not, then they never were. All right. So seems like you end up having the realizations, and even if we don't get the outcome that we desire, and being an empowered person is speaking on it, right? Speaking on our desires, speaking up, standing in authority, claiming what we feel, what we desire. And even if we're not met with the outcome that we desire, at least you spoke your truth. All right, one more for advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Knight of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. So understand what your wish fulfillment is. Understand the things that are going to make you happy, and be able to communicate them. Communicate that you want healing, right? Take action towards your own healing so that you can understand the things that will bring you personal fulfillment. So Spirit's drawing it back to you, because everything begins with you. Everything begins with you understanding yourself and the desires of your heart and being able to speak onto them, being able to claim them. I feel like that's what Spirit is drawing attention to right now. Do some healing within the self. Take action towards that. All right, Libra. This was a difficult one, but I hope that it helped you. Take care. All right, Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to get started with your overarching energy. Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Aquarius. Show me overarching energy for Aquarius at the present time. Overarching energy for Aquarius at the present time. Show me that Aquarius energy. Show me Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Highest messages for the good of Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Overarching energy for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Aquarius. Yeah, it feels good. All right, overarching energy for Aquarius. Overarching energy for Aquarius. That one was wanting to come out, but it didn't. Oh, harmony. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Okay. Meditation at the bottom of the deck. So really grounding within the self, meditating. So harmony and lust. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So yeah, I feel like finding harmony with another, realizing that even in chaos, you can find the simplicity. And so I'm really seeing like the matching frequency here with another or with a situation, finding the harmony in it, being able to ground the self, that meditation card, to find simplicity, right? To find the good. All right, let's see if we can get anything else on this. Harmony and lust for Aquarius. It's like finding harmony in the chaos. Perhaps you're experiencing that. Perhaps you are in a space where it's like, yeah, things may be like being dismantled around me, but in all of it, I'm finding harmony in a pocket, and simplicity there. All right, let's see. Anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, protection. You are protected, and balance. Yeah, finding that balance, right? Protection and balance. I feel like too, like you're being supported, you're being carried by this other energy. Literally, it's like when, I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a person. It's a person like in the nest, and it's being carried by this big bird, right? And I feel like you're being supported, you're being uplifted in this pocket of your world, and it's very balanced, it's very harmonious, it's very supportive energy. That's beautiful. I love this for you. All right, let's look at past, present, future for Aquarius. Past, present, future for Aquarius. Past, present, future for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Past, present, future for Aquarius. The Magician, manifestation in the past, the Lovers, wow. Page of Pentacles, wow. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Wow, this is beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel. A lot of time has passed. This could perhaps be divinely orchestrated. In the past, you are manifesting the lovers, a lover's connection. So spiritual and emotional harmony, balance, a type of connection that exists on multiple planes. So it's not just a mutual contract, it's very spiritual, it's very emotional. You are manifesting this, and moving into the future, you're ready to make an offering of an investment. Page of Pentacles. It's a small offering, right? It's starting from the ground. Page of Pentacles can be like curiosity. I have enough interest in this to put investment towards it, and then I see you looking towards the future with hope, with enthusiasm. And 2 of Wands, active decision making, being at a crossroads. But I feel like you've brought this energy in. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. I want to see this Lover's connection for you. Whatever this connection is. It also could be a major decision. Let's see. I'm seeing it more as a connection though, because of your oracles. Each of us are born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So there's that partnership energy, there's that supportive energy of protection and being supported and held. Show me this Lovers for Aquarius. One more, Lovers for Aquarius. Lovers for Aquarius. Two of Wands. This is the decision. The Devil and Six of Cups. Okay, so it's definitely somebody from your past, soul bond connection. Two of Wands, the Devil, Six of Cups. There was fears associated with this connection in the past. Wow. It brought you at that time to a crossroads, and you needed to make a decision. Wow. There's a decision that needs to be made surrounding this connection. I see you investing. Let's see, Page of Pentacles, but definitely soul bond energy, Lovers. You show me that twice, the Lovers and the Six of Cups. So somebody from your past, sweet memories, nostalgia. Show me this Page of Pentacles. What is Aquarius investing in? Show me Page of Pentacles. One more. Page of Pentacles. The Lover's Judgment, making a decision about that connection. Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess, wow, and Page of Wands. Yeah, you're right now, you're looking at intuitively what is best for me. What is aligned with my value? What is aligned with my worth? And you are looking forward with hope and enthusiasm, Page of Wands. And then we move into the Three of Wands, which is you looking towards that future. And then I see you back at this decision, this crossroads, Page of Cups, King of Swords, communicating the openness of your heart, communicating from the heart. Show me this Two of Wands in the future. Yeah. Opening up your heart and expressing your heart specifically. Two of Wands for Aquarius. Two of Wands. One more. Two of Wands. Two of Wands for Aquarius. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. Eight of Cups. Wow. So what I see is perhaps in the past you detached from this energy, and you didn't see it as an option. You resisted it. You resisted the connection. Page of Swords, Strength, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's forced you to really take a look at with strength how you can build, into this. That's beautiful. And yeah, so you can have success and victory in it. Wow, the Chariot. Yeah, so I see you in the future moving towards love, the Chariot, and with determination and with full heart. So excellent. All right, let's get advice for you. Can I get advice for Aquarius? I'm not sure why you resisted it in the past, but it looks like you manifested it back, right? You manifested it. You're relying on your intuition. You're relying on that deep internal knowing of what is aligned with you and your value and your worth. This is beautiful. Beautiful energy. Harmony. Out of clutter, you'll find simplicity. So out of the chaos, Looks like you'll be able to harmonize this. Or what once was chaos is now harmonized. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. Oh, these ones did not. Although Judgment is there, decision, King of Cups, Knight of Wands, taking action, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, a new beginning. Temperance, the Lovers, 3 of Swords. Wow. Yeah. Healing the pain in your heart, and because it's the Lovers, it's mutually felt. So if you had pain from this connection, they did as well. And the advice here is to heal it. It's taken a long time. Temperance equals time. It also equals patience. It also equals healing. It also equals hope. And there is a new, renewed beginning here for a ton of emotional harmony and fulfillment. This is ultimate happiness. Ace of Pentacles, and it's very stable. I love this for you. All right, Aquarius, and Queen of Wands, a lot of passion too. All right, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hi Cancer, I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna get started with your overarching energy. Let's see, Cancer. Show me, Cancer. Show me messages for the highest good of Cancer. Show me that Cancer energy. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer. Let's do 2 more for Cancer. 1 more for Cancer. Happy birthday season, by the way. All right, overarching energy for Cancer. Overarching energy for Cancer. That one definitely wanted to pop out. Expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. All right, so in order to expand connection, being able to communicate effectively, communication brings in quality. All right. Expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. Anything else for Cancer overarching energy? The masculine and change. Okay, so perhaps you've been an individual that isn't the most communicative. And Spirit saying here, there's a need for change, a need for changing the way that you communicate, possibly stepping into more authoritative communication, like claiming your thoughts, right? Claiming your desires, claiming your, when you think things, expressing them, right? So that's that masculine energy there. Okay. There's a need for change when it comes to this. All right, let's take a look at past, present, and future. And perhaps it's, like if you don't identify as the masculine, perhaps, and we all have feminine and masculine aspects, but it could be communicating to a masculine energy, and that's what will create change. Past, present, future for Cancer. Let's do 1 more. Past, present, future for Cancer. Just heard claim your thoughts. Page of Cups, yeah, open up. The Empress, stand empowered. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil. Okay, so there may be fear associated with communicating. Two of Swords, yeah. Possibly, but you're not seeing the whole picture. Two of Swords, you have a blindfold on. You're not seeing what's possible when you open up and claim your thoughts. You are the Empress. You're very abundant. The Empress stands empowered. The Empress speaks her mind. The Empress draws things to her. She doesn't chase, right? So I feel like that's part of that communication. If you want a connection or connections to expand in your life, you need to start speaking. You are the Empress. You are empowered. Speak from that space. You're very abundant, right? Very interesting. The Devil. There's fear associated with this. This perhaps is a pattern that needs to change, of remaining silent. Two of Wands, yeah, making a decision to change it. Let's take a look at what this may be for you. But yeah, opening up. I want to see what the Devil is. I want to see the Devil. Show me the Devil. I think all three of these speak for themselves. You're a person of status. You're a person of importance. You're very abundant. You're very independent. Show me the Devil. One more. Show me the Devil. Temperance, Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. I'm almost feeling a sense of hyper independence here, because you're showing me it's taken me a long time to get to a place where I feel personal happiness. Temperance, Nine of Cups, High Priestess. Also, you're being silent. So the High Priestess is a very silent energy regarding what would make you happy. That could be the fear. So I feel like it's not speaking onto your desires, is where the fear is. Can I push this a little bit more? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You have a fear of pain, of possible breakage if you speak up. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And that, like, the investment will go away from whatever this connection is, and it's leaving you in a space of feeling very constricted. Let's take a look at this Two of Swords. What are you afraid to speak up about? What desires are you afraid to speak about? Show me this Two of Swords for Cancer. Let's do one more. Two of Swords for Cancer. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands. I feel like the amount of passion in a connection, and how hard it's been for you. Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. There's something in this connection that is very heavy for you. and it brings you a lot of confusion. But there's the need to speak about it. I'm not sure what this is for you. It would be different for each of you. But I feel like the fear is that you will lose this connection if you speak about it, and that it'll result in pain. Can I push this further? 2 of Wands, yeah. The Sun, 7 of Swords. It's like you're at a crossroads between like reaching for your happiness, right? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, or possible rejection. It's like, if I communicate this, this desire, and what would make me happy, I may be rejected. But Spirit is saying the quality of your communication is the quality of your life. That's how we expand the connection, is to communicate. And there's a need for this to change in this dynamic, that you need to be able to speak up. Okay? Very interesting. Let's get some advice for you, Cancer. Can I get advice for Cancer? Open up from the heart, right? One more advice for Cancer. Advice for Cancer. There's the 2 of Cups. Advice for Cancer. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Yeah, invest in your truth, your own truth. Know your truth. Strength, King of Pentacles, about what you want for your life. Yeah, you have to have strength in that, right? Use strength to pull things towards you, not to push away. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, strength. Invest in the life that you want to create for yourself. So whatever it is that you're afraid of speaking, you need to. Because that's where connections expand. And that's where you get the life that you desire. All right, Cancer. This was interesting. I hope that I helped you. Take care. Hey, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Starting off with your overarching energy. All right, let's get into Scorpio's energy, Spirit. Messages for the highest good of Scorpio at the present time. Show me that Scorpio energy. Show me Scorpio energy at the present time. What does Scorpio need to know? Show me Scorpio. Messages for the highest good of Scorpio. I'm feeling a tickle in my throat, throat chakra, which is interesting because Cancer's reading was just about speaking, speaking into their desires. So perhaps maybe that's also a message for you. Oh, that's interesting. Citrine, illusion, everything you can imagine is real. Breaking through illusions. Let's do 2 more for Scorpio. 2 more for Scorpio. Messages, overarching energy for Scorpio at the present time. All right, that feels good. Scorpio, overarching energy for Scorpio at the present time. Kindness and create. And then blindness, there's that illusion energy again. So life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And then kindness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. So I feel like maybe presently you've been feeling really challenged about direction, about what your life's purpose is. But Spirit's showing life's about it's not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. So what do you want to create in your life? And then kindness, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. So I'm feeling like an energy of gratitude, gratitude for what you do have in the present. All right, anything else for Scorpio? Anything else for Scorpio? Beauty and boundaries, and then sovereignty. Yeah, like you wear the crown, right? Know who you are. You're sovereign. You're powerful. You have so much beauty in you. And then boundaries. So boundaries, like cutting through those illusions that we saw. The blindness, so perhaps there's something that you need to see more clearly, and it's interesting on this boundaries card. She's like this energy, this person is encased in a bubble. So recognize, it's almost like recognizing that, you know, like understanding your privilege. And not living in the space of a bubble, perhaps, because it says kindness, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. So kind of breaking outside of your bubble and seeing that clearly. All right, let's see. Past, present, future for Scorpio. Past, present, future for Scorpio. Past, present, future for Scorpio. Let's do one more. Past, present, future for Scorpio. Ace of Wands. The World. Who had... I swear somebody had Ace of Wands, the World, and a similar energy in the Chariot position. I cannot remember for the life of me who it was. Let's see what else. The High Priestess and Strength. This is beautiful energy, but you are closing out some kind of cycle. Ace of Wands, in the past, you were very passionate about something. You had a creative idea, feeling very lit up for something, and then it closed out, the World. And now you're heading in a new direction, the Chariot. That's your present energy. Like, and this could be related to that Create card. You're trying to rely on your intuition about what it is, where you're headed, and really digging within the self, and it's taking your strength. Very interesting. What are you closing off? Let's see what you're closing off. Because at one time you were very passionate about it. Show me the World for Scorpio. Show me the World for Scorpio. Let's do one more. The World for Scorpio. The World for Scorpio. The Star. Yeah. Four of Wands, the Fool. You're closing out something that contributed to your stability. It was a deep desire of yours. It's attached to hope, to healing. It's attached to stability. But you're closing it out, the world, and then you're opening up a new cycle, the Fool. So you're moving in a different direction. Your star has changed. Your vision for the path forward has changed. It's shifted. And now you're heading full throttle into something else. Show me the Chariot. Because you believe it's going to lend to more passion and more abundance. Show me the Chariot for Scorpio. And that's okay. Our star path can change. Our vision, our passion for something can change. It can shift. Show me the Chariot. Let's do one more for the Chariot. King of Pentacles, there's stability, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. You've gained more perspective about what you want in your foundation. King of Pentacles, what you want to claim in your foundation. You've taken this to a very internal place. The Hermit, Hanged Man, you've gained new perspective, and it's based in wisdom. It's based in intuition. It's based in introspection. It's like you're showing me, yes, this lended to my stability, but I want to move in a different direction, and I want to build the kingdom, right, that I desire for myself. So I'm not sure why. Let me take a look at that Ace of Wands. Show me that Ace of Wands. There's some kind of insight that you gained even back here. It was like a spark. It was a little that prompted you to close out a cycle. Show me this Ace of Wands. Let's do one more. Two of Pentacles, the Magician. Whoa. Okay, Three of Cups. You wanted to... You were okay. You had a thought come to you about a particular connection, Three of Cups. It could be what you're closing out, definitely. But I feel like no, because this energy feels different. Whatever this connection is, you were like, what do I do with it? And at the same time, you had this spark to manifest new connections for yourself. So I heard this served you well, but it's not the emotional connection that you were desiring, the emotional and passionate connection that you were desiring. And so you closed that out and you decided, no, I want to move full throttle, the Chariot, in the direction of emotions, in passion and stability. You're relying highly on your intuition in this process, and then strength. So how are you going to use strength? Let's do strength for Scorpio, because you can use strength to push things away or to pull it towards you. And then if I have questions, I'll go back to that High Priestess. But I think you showed me previously in the Hanged Man and the Hermit. This has been a very internal process for you. And you're really relying on the introspection and your intuition. Show me strength. One more. Show me strength for Scorpio. The Chariot. Ace of Swords. Wow. Oh, the Chariot, Ace of Swords, the Hierophant. This is beautiful. Oh, it's taken your strength to do this. You're drawing it back to your present energy of moving forward with full heart, because it's based in your truth. Ace of Swords, and it's based in a higher, like your highest good, the Hierophant. You are moving towards a commitment, the Hierophant, because you know it's true for you. It's taken your strength to do this. Remember over here, I said this has served you well, but it wasn't aligned with your passion and your heart. And here you're showing, yeah, it's been difficult for me to do, but it's based in my truth. And I'm going to move in this direction because I know it's aligned with my highest good. I love this for you. So life isn't about finding yourself. It's not like where you may end up, right, out of convenience or because it served you well, but it's about creating more for yourself and so much beauty. You're being sovereign. You're claiming the world that you desire for yourself. I love this for you, Scorpio. All right, let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Scorpio? Such beautiful energy. An understanding of the self. Love this for you. I got chills. All right. Advice. Let's do one more. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. There's the Ace of Pentacles. That's the stable new beginning. Oh, what was that? The Empress. There's that empowerment. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Abundance. Wow, Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. Four of Cups. In reverse, I feel like that's this. Like I'm no longer going to be in a state of unhappiness. And you show me the Chariot again. I am going towards my heart. I'm going towards what is best for me. What is aligned with my value and my worth. And I am stepping into a new beginning, a new solid beginning. And I'm going for it with full heart, closing out any cycles over here that are not this. Wow, I love this for you. I hope that it helped you. Take care. Hey Pisces, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna get started with your overarching energy. All right, overarching energy for Pisces at the present time. Show me the energy surrounding Pisces at the present time. Messages for the highest good of Pisces at the present time. Let me see messages for Pisces. Show me that Pisces energy. Show me that Pisces energy. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Pisces, show me Pisces. Let's do two more, Spirit. Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces. All right, yeah, that feels good. All right, show me Pisces. Show me Pisces. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Jade, fear. Becoming fearless, excuse me, isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. Okay, so, and then lust. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So this has come up in multiple readings. I believe Sagittarius, I believe Gemini maybe, Capricorn I believe too. But it's really about like the participation of another, right? So we can have all this passion within us, but it requires the presence of another to ignite it, right? We can't strike the matches all on our own, and there may be fear associated with, it's almost like with allowing that. Or the idea that you need to remove the fear, but Spirit's saying it's not about removing the fear. It's about learning how to work through it, and learning how to control it so that you can be free from it. Okay. Okay. Let's get more from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Like, don't allow fear to keep you in a space of like not igniting those matches within you, right? All right, let's see. One more. All right, anything else about this for Pisces? Fruition, there's abundance. And then realization. And in this card, I always see it's like peering through to see a future. It's beautifully lit. There's sun, there's warmth. And it's like you're standing on the precipice of it, having realizations about what could potentially exist out there, right? And Spirit's saying, yeah, there's fruition there. There's abundance. Everything that you desire, it's like right there. But perhaps fear has kept you from this. Let's take a look. Let's look at past, present, future. It's like you're right there on the precipice. You got the box of matches right within you, and it's like, am I ready to light them? Right? Am I ready to step outside of this fear to claim it? Let's see, past, present, future for Pisces. Past, present, future for Pisces. Let's do two more. Past, present, future for Pisces. Past, present, future for Pisces. Past, present, future for Pisces. Queen of Cups in the past, a lot of love, fullness of heart, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, okay, Two of Wands, and then King of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing is in the past, fullness of heart, a lot of love, this is your card, so this is you for sure. Seven of Pentacles, you were nurturing particular seeds, expecting them to grow, wanting them to grow. And Seven of Swords, I feel like there was resistance there, perhaps some deceit, Seven of Swords, it could be self-deceit. I'm almost seeing it like what you were nurturing, you weren't seeing very clearly. And this is like where your energy is right now. That realization, right? Now it's leaving you at a crossroads with a decision to make. And King of Swords, here is the decision and possible communication. Definitely going to need some clarifiers on yours. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Actually, I think that speaks for itself. That's you, fullness of heart, so much love in you. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Seven of Pentacles for Pisces. Seven of Pentacles. The Tower. 10 of Wands. Sharp insight about how heavy this has become. How heavy it has become to carry. How burdensome it's become. Let's do one more for Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles for Pisces. The Star. Temperance. Six of Wands. There's a star pathway here that you could nurture. It will require your time. It will require your patience, but it's attached to healing. It's attached to hope, and it's attached to victory and success and being seen, being recognized, being valued. There is a pathway here. You have a lot of love for it. The Star, Temperance, Six of Wands. But then your present energy is Seven of Swords. I think it's attached to that fear. It's like, this could be, the Star is our deepest desire, our deepest vision, our deepest vision for the path forward for our life. It has a lot of significance. Yours is attached to healing elements, to patience, to hope, to feeling seen, to feeling recognized, to feeling victorious. You could nurture this. Seven of Swords. Let's see Seven of Swords. One more. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Ooh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of overthinking. Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking. I'm gonna have to push this one further. It's like your mind is getting in the way, and it's creating emotional withdrawal for you, and this could be a pattern of yours. Nine of Wands. This is doing the same things but expecting different results. Let me push this a little bit further. The Moon, yeah, there's you again. The Chariot, King of Cups. Wow, there's your matching counterpart. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. The Moon, the Chariot, King of Cups. This is under your moon right now. So it's that fear. It's, I don't want to take a look at it. That's what I'm feeling. I don't want to take a look at it. and I'm all up in my head about it. But literally, the desire of your heart is to move in the direction of this King of Cups. Someone that you say you have a lot of love for, and you're matching frequencies. And it's attached to your star. Okay, so you have a decision to make. You're at a crossroads. Let's see the Two of Wands. Judgment. The Lovers. You have a decision to make about this lover's connection. This spiritual, emotional connection that exists on a whole other plane, right? Can't strike those matches by yourself. There's abundance here. All right, Two of Wands. So see you going into crossroads. Show me the Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, am I gonna invest in this? I see you doing it. It definitely creates some internal conflict for you, but ultimately it looks like you decide. Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Justice, to invest in what you believe to be correct for you. Justice. What's balanced, what's equal, what's right for you. Okay. And then show me the King of Swords. Two of Cups. There's the soul bond again. Show me the King of Swords. So this is taking decisive action. Can be communication. Show me the King of Swords for Pisces. One more. King of Swords for Pisces. Let's do one more. King of Swords for Pisces. King of Swords for Pisces. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Wow, King of Wands. Once again, making decisions according to truth, your truth specifically. And we have King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and between them is an Ace of Swords. Once again, matching frequencies here. You are communicating this, what you want for your world. You're communicating your passion. You're speaking your truth. And you're making decisions according to it. It's beautiful. I love this for you. Six of Cups. There's the soul bond again. So you are speaking to this person and the sun because you want happiness, you want fulfillment, you want joy, you want warmth. I love this for you. It's beautiful. So back to your oracles. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. And then each of us is born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So I think you're feeling it. Even in the past, you felt it. You felt it. But you do make a decision according to your truth. Despite the fear. It's beautiful. All right, can I get advice for Pisces? Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. There's the sun again. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I'm not gonna be blind to this anymore or confused. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, the sun. I'm cutting through the illusion. I'm choosing the sun. Literally, that's the translation of this. I'm choosing the sun. I'm choosing happiness. Not to remain blind, not to be restricted in fear. I'm cutting through all of that illusion, and I'm choosing the sun. I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing what is correct for me. Justice. The star pathway. I'm choosing temperance. I'm choosing the Fool, a brand new beginning. I'm taking the leap of faith. I love this for you, Pisces. Could possibly be Leo season. The sun came up multiple times, which is Leo's power card. And Six of Wands came up. But I see this is all happening relatively now. This is near future of making this decision. All right. I love this for you. I hope that it helped. Take care.